Meet our subjects, identical twins Sonu and Monu, waking up to their alarms at the exact same moment on a Sunday morning. They exist within a perfectly controlled baseline. They share identical genetics, live under the same roof with the same parents, and possess the exact same 24 hours in their day. This timeline illustrates our experimental window. Over 48 hours, both twins face two variables, a Hindi test and an English project. By Monday evening, these parallel tracks diverge. One twin's metric elevates towards success, while the other's drops into failure. Because all biological and environmental factors are matched, this case study isolates the single variable that creates this divergence, the specific way each twin chooses to manage their time. The 48-hour clock begins on Sunday morning, and we immediately see a behavioral split between the two subjects. Sonu makes a proactive choice. He gets out of bed, walks to the living room couch, and sits down to prepare for his upcoming Hindi test. Monu also wakes up early, but his reaction is reactive. He grabs his equipment and heads outside to play ball with his friends. This scale represents the psychological friction at play. On one side is instant gratification, the pursuit of immediate pleasure. On the other is delayed gratification, the ability to resist an immediate reward in hopes of obtaining a more valuable one later. By choosing their focus in the first hour, both twins are building a specific momentum. As the day continues, the path they've started on becomes their default setting. By the afternoon, the physical consequences of Nonu's early choice become visible. He returns home exhausted and hungry, complaining to his mother that he has no time to rest on his day off. When his mother suggests he study, Monu falls into a logical trap. He argues that because the sun is still up, he still has the whole day left to finish his work. Meanwhile, Sonu has already completed his Hindi preparation and is moving directly into the decorating phase of his English project. As the evening light hits the yard, a new distraction appears. Monu sees his friends outside and decides to abandon his responsibilities again. When his mother warns him about his grades, Monu reveals his core mistake. He tells her that his marks are simply up to luck, removing any sense of personal responsibility for the outcome. The day ends with a stark contrast. Sonu has a finished, high-quality project to show their father. Monu has only his bat and a list of unstarted tasks. The promise of tomorrow acts as a weight on the present. By constantly deferring the effort, Monu ensures the necessary work never starts, making his failure a mathematical certainty. Monday evening marks the end of the experiment and the release of the final grades. The results match the effort. Sonu receives top marks, while Monu is reprimanded by his teacher and his mother for his poor performance. Monu remains defensive, telling his father that he is just suffering from a streak of bad luck. This chart explains the locus of control. An internal locus, the gears, means your actions determine your success. An external locus, the dice, means outside forces control your fate. Monu's behavior locks him into the external quadrant, while Sonu firmly enters the internal quadrant, producing his own success. As their father explains, the individuals who appear the luckiest are often those who have systematically manufactured that luck through consistent, disciplined time management. Time is the one resource everyone starts with in equal measure. Every productive choice you make is more than just work. It is a literal act of making your own luck.